get started, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hakim Mohsin and I'm the BIM specialist for ACAD Systems. So for today's topic, we would have yet another topic on Autodesk Docs. So it's actually a continuation of the previous topics, the FOL that we had also on Autodesk Docs. That is, the first topic was more on how to get started. And for this one, it's more on the introduction on how you you upload files and things like that. Okay, so welcome everyone that will just join. Okay, so for today, we will look at few topics that is covered under Autodesk Docs, which will look into the introduction of files. How do we use the files, how we upload files, copy files, and things like that. Okay, like I said, if you haven't checked out the first topic on Autodesk Construction Cloud, and you can check it out in our YouTube channel and search for Getting Started in Autodesk Construction Cloud. So this one is a continuation of that topic. Okay, so a brief overview of what is Autodesk Docs and how these files work. So basically, Autodesk Docs is a common data environment, and it is centralized document management solution that acts as a single source of truth across the project lifecycle for all teams. So basically what it means is saying that for your project, you have one single platform to store all your files, so all your project member can access to those files seamlessly. Okay, so everyone will basically refer to just one platform. Okay, so from there you can minimize errors and miscommunication between all your project members. And today we will look into how you as a project administrator can create the folder structures and also permits your project members to view the files that you have set. Okay. So you can look into that. And also, how does it function with the files? How your project members can upload and view the files, do a review, and also download for their usage. You can also share, not just in between your project members. You can project member. Okay, and also this docs, this Autodesk Docs, it also not just store the files, it also able to view more than 60 2D and 3D supported file formats directly from this authoring tool, means directly from Autodesk Docs. So you can open up to 60 2D and 3D file formats. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, I will open up my Autodesk Construction Cloud. Okay, so what I do is just type in acc.autodesk.com, and then if you haven't logged in, you should log in. Okay, and then this is the first page that you will see. From here, it will list all your projects. Okay. Like myself, I have quite a few projects that I've created. So the one that with logo B like this means that it was created using the BIM 360 platform. Okay, so the one with the ball here is the newer version of Autodesk Construction Cloud, which we are using today. Okay, So for this demo, I would like to open one of the project. So I open up this LTU1. Okay. Right. And firstly, I would like to make sure that you are in the correct product. This is the product picker. So we go to Autodesk Docs. Because I have subscription to the other products as well, like build, design collaboration, and model coordination. So I have the ability to pick other products as well. Okay, if you only have Docs, then you probably would only have this. Okay, but if you have BIM Collaborate Pro, you will also have the design collaboration, model coordination, and so on. So I'll go to Docs. Okay, and then make sure that we are at files. Okay, you can click at this files. Okay, so in these files, sorry, I actually would like to start with here. Okay, so I would like to start with this one first. Okay, so if it's a new file, if it's a new project, you go to files and you probably have something like this. It's empty. So I had one file just now, I just delete it. But this is how it looks like if it's new and empty. Okay, so at the files here, you would have two, under the folder tab here, you would have for the field and also project files. So for the fields, the files uploaded under the for the fields are automatically synchronized with the mobile devices, okay, where all project team members can view the files and access the file by default. Okay, so the mobile application, you can download it. Like for example, I'm using Android. You can go to Google Play and it's Plan Grid Build app. Okay. Okay, so the files that uploaded for the field is meant to be accessed by people that are on site. Okay, so you would imagine that they have mobile devices to check on all the documents. Okay, so if you upload it here, they can have the access to view it by default. Okay, if you upload the files under the project files, this folder are accessible in the web browser. Okay, like what we are using today. Okay, and it's not accessible to everyone by default. I mean, you also elaborate later for them to have access and view to the file. Okay, but the method of uploading, creating the file structure are basically the same. Okay, so first we'll see at how you as a project administrator can create the file structure. Okay, so for example, this both is the parent file. Okay, so you can either click at the three dot or also right click. You get to the same pop-up here. You can just click on the add subfolder. Okay, and then you can type in the name of the subfolder. I'll just put test and then click on the check mark here. Okay, so one file will be created as a subfolder. It's the same thing under the project files as well. So you can click add subfolder and give it a name and click OK. So you can continue on and create more subfolders to another subfolders, and by using the same method. Okay, you can keep on doing the subfolders. Okay. Next, we would like to see on how you manage permissions. Okay, so for the field, it is by default and how you set the permissions is by also right clicking or clicking at these three dots. Once you hover your mouse here, you will see the three dots. Okay, you just click here and then you will find permissions. Okay, you can just click on the permissions. Right. So from here, you will find your project members. Okay, like here I have Hakim and also Arina here as the project member. Okay, and this panel display a list of users who have access to the folder and the permission level assigned to them. Okay, so for example, Hakim here has the full manage permission. Okay, so I have the full administrative control. Okay, and for Arina, she only would have the view, download, and publish markups and upload capabilities. Okay, so how do I add, for example, another person? So I will just click add here, and then I need to enter the name. Okay, for example here, and these people, you should first add them as a project member. Okay, if you don't know about that, you can check out my previous video on how to get started in ACC. Okay, so you add the person, and then at the permission, you need to select one of the permission levels. So if you choose this, you will only have the view files capability. So it means that this person can only view the file. Okay, and for this one, it will also can view and also download. This one, and the full one will be the full administrative control. Okay, or the manage. Okay, so for example, I would like to give permission edit, and then I just click on add. Okay, so that is how you assign the permission level to each folder. Okay, so just now I just add individually. I mean, I go to that person and I individually assign the permission level to him. But it's actually advisable to assign these roles by using roles or companies. Okay, so you can also go for roles. For example, here I can type in BIM manager, and for this BIM manager, I permits the full administrative control and add. Okay, so just previously I already have this architect role and it has this edit permission level. Okay, so all your project members should have assigned roles. Okay, for example, one person is an architect. If you could imagine, if there are 10 architects, you don't have to go to each and every single of them and assign the permission level individually to them. Okay, because they have the architect role, you just do the permission according to their roles. So all 10 architects would have the same permission level. Okay, that's why it is advisable to use roles for setting the permissions. And you could also do the same by adding